earlier in training, you know, I was working. I was healthy, and I was getting clocked at 4.2 all training. But I kind of felt like a little tightness by my groin, and it was super tight. I felt the knot, and I didn't think nothing of it because I had groin tightness before. So I thought it was just tightness, and you know, I could stretch and work my way through it. But you know, it continued to bother me. I was still running on it, and you know, I let the trainers know, and they was like, "We should get it checked." And I went and got an ultrasound, and they told me that it was a bad strain, a grade 2 strain, and they said that, you know, based off of how I, you know, did treatment and everything, that, you know, I'll be able to run based off the pain tolerance. And you know, in my head, I was thinking like, would it be safe to run or would it not? But you know, I couldn't do anything laterally, so I cut out all the shoulder drills, the drills and routes. So my thing was, I wanted to run because it's a big stage.
Right.
I didn't know the risk of it. I didn't know if I could make it worse. They didn't tell me that it could get worse, but
What was your official time at Combine?
4.38.
With a grade 2
With
strain?
a grade 2. I was just about to say.
That's bad.
The fact you broke a 4.3.
I mean, it's not what I wanted. I still thought that I could run a 4.2 with the strain because that's how fast I thought I was. Well, I am, but I was working out, getting ready for the 40 at the Combine, and you know, it didn't feel right. I couldn't push off like I wanted, couldn't really
Right.
open up. So,
Right.
you know, I ran, and I could tell when I ran, I didn't run as good as I thought. When
Right.
The first time I ran, they came back, they told me 4.4. I was like,
Yeah.
I got disappointed right away, and I ran again. My second was always faster, and it said 4.38, and it still went up to standard. So, you know, when I got back home, I was upset for like a week at my time, and I went back to see my physician, and I got an MRI, and they had determined that it was a tear. So first thing that came to my head was like, man, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have ran. I would have just waited to pro day to really show what I can do. But you know, I worked hard the last 2 weeks on the treatment, and you know, it started feeling back, you know, like 100% last week, and you know, I trained, and you know, I felt like that I could run a 4.2 like I did. And
Yeah, you was sliding today. Sir.